Forward by Ryan Levesque. On March 23, 2019, I had a conversation that changed my life forever. That conversation was with a guy by the name of Justin Donald. Everything changed when he whispered 4 words to me over lunch that I will remember for the rest of my life. These 4 simple words sent me on a journey that changed my life in ways I couldn't imagine, at a time scale faster than I ever dreamed possible. And if you pay close attention to what you hear in this book, the same could be true for you. Let me explain. First, if you're like most people listening to this right now, you probably have a dream to achieve financial freedom by generating enough passive monthly investment income to cover your lifestyle expenses, and then some. In other words, to be in a position where you no longer need to work. Or, right now, you might be working a job and making decent money. Or you might own a business that makes decent money, but it's one that requires your time, perhaps a lot of your time. That scenario is the exact position I was in when I first met Justin Donald. The day was Saturday, March 23rd, 2019. I was attending a retreat in Austin, Texas as part of a group I had recently joined called Front Row Dads. A fantastic group devoted to being a better father, husband, and family man. It was at that retreat where I first met Justin. After meeting for the first time earlier that day, Justin and I decided to have lunch together, the two of us. Talking about fatherhood and family, the conversation eventually led to the inevitable question, so what do you do for a living? Justin motioned me to come in closer. I'm a lifestyle investor, he whispered. I looked around to make sure nobody was eavesdropping on what suddenly felt like a clandestine conversation. Lifestyle investor? What does that mean exactly? I asked. He told me his story and how he had reached complete financial freedom in his 30s, and how he did it without receiving a massive exit or inheritance, but instead by taking an unconventional approach to cash flow focused investing. So wait, you're telling me you generate 100% of your income through passive investments? I asked skeptically. Okay, so how would someone like me in my position get started doing the same thing? Well, I'm happy to share if you're interested, he replied. How much time do you have? Now, before I go any further, I need to backtrack a moment. You see, I met Justin when I was in my mid-30s, and I had just spent a better part of the last decade building a successful multi-million-dollar business. As a kid, I grew up working class and was the first